was sitting in the council and knew that we were going to spend $24 million on a hotel and an ice arena. And remember now, the focus here is to bring young people back to Mason City and to keep young families here.
Yeah.
Well, ice arena and a hotel ain't going to do it. You guys are the two young people. Is it going to keep you here? No. It's so it's just goofy. Now, what I would have done, seriously, I mean this. If we were willing to do that and the taxpayers were overwhelmingly willing to support it, I'd say, listen, $24 million. $250,000 goes into that, what? 100 times? 120 times? There's $250,000 per million, so 5 times 24 would be 120. You know what I'd do? This is what I would do. I would take and say, okay, let's really do something here. $124,250,000. Let's put an advertisement out from the Wall Street Journal to the LA Times and all kinds of little areas all over the country, saturated. Let's take $250,000, our first $250,000, and advertise, I don't care, worldwide. And say, look, we're open for business. We're going to give away 100 $250,000 grants. Come with us if your ideas, young entrepreneurs.
And do your business.
Do your business. I don't care. What do you want to do?
Buy a home.
Buy a home. Come, we got a thing here. You show us what you have, and you sell us that, you're in.
That's fucking beautiful. That's
it's beautiful, man. And it's outside the box. And you know what?
You're not going to be able to come up with all that.
You know what's going to happen? Number one, we're going to have to set a committee together, small committee of 5 people, maybe a couple council members, staff, a couple bankers, an entrepreneur or two, and they look at the paperwork. I can see how it would come in here. Welcome, May City. Julie, is it? Julie, it says here that you would like to build a 60,000 square foot climbing wall. You'd like to. That's your dream to be. And it says you've managed one. You've had one in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and that. Well, Julie, I got to tell you, we've reviewed your idea, the committee here. We see what you want to do, and we're going to give you that grant, $250,000. We've got the 5.
I just got excited as fuck.
We've got the 5. We've got 5 financial institutions here locally. They're going to work with you. You made it, Julie. Congratulations.
And then they're here for life.
Yeah, they're going to invest in Mason City.
Their kids.
Here's one. Oh, here's Nick. Nick. Old Nick. That's your nickname, Nick? Well, Nick, you know what? We looked through your plans, your review. We saw it. We ran it by our bankers and our entrepreneurs and our some council members. And we decided we're choosing you. And you're going to build, folks, we're going to get a brand new bowling alley, a disco/bowling alley. Sounds like in Kansas City, your family had a bowling alley. You grew up in that, and that's very successful there. And you want to welcome to Mason City, Nick. We're going to get ourselves a bowling alley too. That's what I'm talking about.
That's actual organic growth that's going to keep people here. It's going to keep the entrepreneurs here, and it's going to be like, oh, why do I need to move away?
It's going to put Mason City on the map.
And it's going to make jobs that people actually feel at home in. If you're working at fucking these factories or these food processing places or all these big retail giants, dude, you're just a cog. But if you're working on a mom and pop rock climbing place or a brewery or a restaurant,
you know what? It could be a shirt shop, a coffee shop,
a pizza place,
bar, a pizza place,
a podcast studio where people come in and everybody does different podcasts.
That's how I would have spent that money, and I'll tell you what, it put Mason City on the map.